Hello everyone and welcome to another Magic Arena video. My name is Xandierious, and in this one we are going into the ranked best of 3 with my own brew of Dimir midrange. Now I'm not sure about this deck. This is a deck that I feel like shouldn't be performing as well as it is, but it has been doing really well. I have been winning best of threes like nobody's business, and I'm not quite sure why that is. Maybe I just stumbled across a great pile of cards here. I don't know. It runs 3 Dive Down, 2 Opt, 2 Blink of an Eye. I originally had, what was it, Dispersal? No, that sounds wrong. Where is it? It's the Return Creature to a Hand and Surveil. So let's try Return. And there it is. Unexplained Disappearance. I had that instead of Blink because of Surveil. But because of things like Ixalan's Binding and whatnot, I think having Blink of an Eye is better. 4 Discovery Dispersal, 4 Thought Erasure, 4 Treasure Map, because in the early game this deck kind of dirtles. It kind of just sits there, gets card advantage, picks the cards that I want to have, and controls the top deck. I also run 2 copies of Sinister Sabotage, 2 copies of Disinformation Campaign. All my creatures are 4-drop of and above because of Ritual of Soot. I have 2 Ravenous Chupacabra, 1 Ritual of Soot in the main board. My one and only Vraska's Contempt. I would like to get another, and I think that's what I'm going to do with my next rare wild card. 1 Hostage Taker, 3 Night Veil Predator, 3 Doom Whisperer, 2 Eldest Reborn, and then split between Island and Swamp, and then the 8 dual lands that are, the Shock and the Check. So they're the good ones. Sideboard is 4 Fountain of Renewals, 2 Cast Down, 2 Moment of Craving, 2 more Sinister Sabotage, 2 Unmoored Ego, my other Ritual of Soot, a 4th copy of the Night Veil Predator, and a 4th copy of Doom Whisperer. I probably cut the 4th copy of Doom Whisperer. There's a little bit of tweaking I'd like to do. I would probably like to run another Hostage Taker. I definitely want another Vraska's Contempt. I'd probably cut a Sinister Sabotage somewhere along the way and a Doom Whisperer. But other than that, I really like this staff of cards. It's been doing really well. So without any further ado, let's take it into a game and see if we win. Like I said, it's been beating a lot of stuff. It's been surprising me. The dive downs have come in clutch on the Doom Whisperers. I even dove down a Chupacabra to beat Mono Blue, I think. If memory serves right, I think it was to beat Mono Blue. It was either Mono Blue or Mono Red. Both those decks are very scary to go against. But this deck has gone well against them all. I don't think I like this hand, though. So I mulligan this one away. This hand is fine if we can get the blue mana. We get a treasure map, so I'll keep that. We're playing against some sort of green. Looks like we could be playing against mono green right now. If I get the island, I probably thought Erasure before I treasure map. This looks like it's Golgari just missing the black now. Okay. We don't find our blue mana. We're not that fortunate. So against Golgari, we probably bring in Cast Downs. There's a good amount of stuff we do. There's the black mana. They're shocking themselves for it. We get another Wild Growth Walker. We might see a Branch Walker. Yep. That's going to be rough. They're going to be gaining 6 life, revealing another Branch Walker, but they bin it. So they're going to have a good attack here. We are going to have an excellent Ritual of Soot if we manage to live to get to it. But right now we are mana screwed. Alright. I don't hate it. I don't totally love it. I would like to see a blue mana. Oh, I could not do the upkeep scry, but I think I have to. Actually, I think I'm dead, so I think I need to. Yeah, there it is. We get it. It's a painful land, but this is a really good Ritual of Soot. Even if I lose this game, that was That was about as good of a ritual of soot as anyone could hope for. They're going to hostage take my treasure map, which is rather unfortunate. I don't currently have a way of destroying him. Nope. Oh, I don't have everything I need. Disinformation campaign is probably the better play here. If I draw an island or a blue source... Ooh. Do I shock myself? I guess I'll shock myself for the intel. Oh my gosh. Hydroid Crisis. Oh. And we don't need the dive down. I think that was well worth it. That was definitely a pretty feels bad play, but it was worth it to get that out of their hand. We're still pretty dead right now. But we have them top decking. They unfortunately have our enchantment. We're not going to be able to play Disinformation Campaign, but we can get this on the board and not really scare them. They can't do anything about it once it's there. Eldest Reborn takes care of it, though. If they get an Eldest Reborn off their top deck, which they have pretty good odds with Treasure Map, it's going to be GG. Plague Crafter also does the same thing. They keep it on top. Part of me is thinking it's a good game. I don't have enough mana to Sinister Sabotage. They're not playing it yet. They have the mana for Eldest Reborn. They definitely have the resources for Plague Crafter. If it was either, they would win. Did they really keep something at the top that they... Are they not aware of the hexproof? Did they take a cast down? No, they're looking at their graveyard. They're looking at it. Alright, they're finding back 2 Branch Walkers. Why would they not take their Krasis? I mean, that's fine with me. I guess they're just looking to outnumber me in an attack. Vivian is useless against the Nightveil Predator. She's really good card advantage. They're going to go to the attackers. We'll go to the blockers. Either way, I'm going to be taking 2 damage. So I'm not going to give them potential value on taking a hostage taker back, even though they're not able to grab anything currently. This is looking pretty bad. I can do this. I'm dead on the board. Yep. Good game. So we know what we're going up against. We're going up against Golgari mid-range Splash Blue for Hydroid Crisis. Ritual Soot looks really good. Moment of Craving's good. Cast Down's good. Unmoored Ego I like. I like the Doom Whisperer less. I like the Hostage Taker less, but more at the same time, if that makes sense. It's Hostage Taker is good against the Crisis, pretty much. What don't I think we need? We can definitely cut at least 1 treasure map. Blink of an eye can get rid of Vivian. What do we cut? What do we cut? Disinformation campaign's a little slow. Chupacabra. I probably cut a Doom Whisper. We still have to get rid of 3. I could cut treasure map entirely. And then I think... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't want Sinister Sab. I'll keep 2 treasure map. That looks good. We cut a Doom Whisper. I could cut on the dive down and keep another treasure map. That seems fine by me. Yeah. I like that. Let's try it. I'm really fond of treasure map. Perhaps dangerously so. So we're going to be more proactive about the removal. We're going to be on the play. And we're going to keep this hand. We got some really good cheap removal. We got the treasure map. We got removal on a stick for Chupacabra. We got a little bit of life gain with the Moment of Craving. And we have momentum with treasure map. So I think I let them play out whatever they want. So I can treasure map first. I can cast down whatever. And then I'll be able to Moment of Craving at instant speed any of the Branch Walkers or Jade Lights. They're immediately getting the momentum. I can also ego away their Krasis, but I think that's a later move. Because they're looking to get Krasis out with at least 6 mana. 7 or 8 is much better for Krasis. But I mean, worst case scenario, I'm probably going to hang on to the Chupacabra for his... Ooh. Okay. I see you out there. I'll keep the land up top because I don't want to get landlocked in this game. We'll go to the main phase, and we'll drop the island, and then we'll say go. So they're going to try and attack with the Thief of Sanity. I think we get the Moment of Craving on it. That'll be pretty ideal. We're going to attack. We get the Moment of Craving, because we don't want them stealing our top deck. We get the little bit of life gain, which is very valuable right now. 4 mana. What are they going to play? They're going to play their Hydroid Krasis now. That's fine. A 2/2 Hydroid Krasis doesn't scare me. Go to our main phase. I could Unmoored Ego them right now. If I did, what do I take? I think I need more time before I decide on my Unmoored Ego. I can get 2 of their Krasises gone, but they can get them back. Let's keep them off of Krasis for as long as possible. They have a very weak Krasis right now, and that doesn't bother me. I flip Treasure Map next turn. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of Branch Walker. We'll actually take the draw since I've already... Oh, whoops. Alright. I said I'd take the draw. And then we'll flip the map. Watery Grave. The mana could be good. I don't like the shock land, though. I need to preserve my life, I think. Okay. Let's see. 2, 4, 6. That would drop me to 13. I really don't like the predicament I'm in. But I think the correct line of play is to get out one of these. So we'll pass turn back to them. I can take the trade with the Krasis. They might throw it away. If they throw it away, they have plans on getting it all back. As it is, they're probably going to try and get back this Krasis. They're going to go to attackers. I'm going to go to blockers. And I'm going to block you. They're going to like that. They're going to think that's some sort of crazy value. I'm not going to pop my treasures to mitigate 2 more damage, 1 more damage, whatever. And then we'll go to my turn. We'll take a draw on the Watery Grave. And that'll come out tapped. And then now we hit him with the Unmoored Ego. Yeah. And then we're going to take away Hydroid Krasis even though it's in the graveyard. So Hydroid Krasis, done. So that's their hand. Their library, they have 1 more. Let's look at what else they have. They have 2 Vivian Reeds. They have 3 Vivian Reeds and 2 Carnage Tyrants. So that's probably what else we would be taking. But I don't want them... No! Oh my god! What the freaking crap? Why didn't it do that? I clicked it! My god. Alright, cool. They get to keep their freaking Hydroid Krasis. I mean, I'll give him an oops. That's total BS. I freaking clicked the thing. This is kind of what makes me angry on digital Magic, because that kind of mistake would not happen. Oh my god, I'm so pissed. Yeah. That kind of mistake would not happen in real life Magic. Alright. What's nice is that this is a fine board to Ritual of Soot. Yeah. I'll play out the treasure map now while I'm not doing much. And I'll hit him for 3. Very frustrated by that. They shouldn't... Oh my god. What's nice... Oh no, they'll be able to play it this turn. So I could kill their hostage taker, but they already got the inch. Oh, I'm sorry for being so quiet, but I'm really salty after that play. I'm really salty. Gosh. Alright. Let's play this and just get rid of their creature. Let's keep our momentum going. At this point, I don't want to be dirtling. I'm probably going to save the dive down for the Doom Whisperer and not use it on the Choop. So, we need to dodge Carnage Tyrant, or we need to get our own Unmoored Ego. I mean, we can't lose any more games at this point. We have a blink of an eye. Two, three, four. Oh, no. We'll just do blink of an eye at 2. Return my treasure map to my hand. Thank you very much. And then I'll play out my treasure map. And then I'll say go. I won't do the scry until the end of their turn. If they try to hostage taker my map, I'm going to kill it instantly. So they're going to cast... I also realized I didn't attack. I didn't attack. I could have pushed 5 damage. 3 would have went through. Alright. So they do have the other hostage taker. They're going to try and take that, but I'm going to cast down their hostage taker so that they can't take my map again. Because at this point, they're just going to try and dig for Carnage Tyrant. Which I can block and kill with Night Veil Predator, so it's not the end of the world. I forgot to do the upkeep scry, but I mean, I would have kept this on top, so no harm, no foul. I'll surveil 2 and then draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take the basic land. And then I will scry now. I don't need the tap land, no thank you. And this time I will remember to attack. So right now they should have been at 5. If they're living with 3 life by the end of this, I messed up. Anywhere from 1 to 3 life, I messed up. It's 100% on my misplay. I'm just so tilted by the fact that they should not have that Hydroid Crisis in the game right now. Once again, forgetting to do the things that are important. A land was terrible. I should have drawn a... What should I have drawn instead? Should have used the... I would have drawn a land either way. I got a black land instead of a blue land. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. We'll play Doom Whisper. They're probably going to try and Vraska's Contempt it, but we have Dive Down. So we'll attack them for 3. Go to the damage. And then end the turn. Yep, there it is. And here's my Dive Down. We'll let that resolve because it does nothing at this point. So they're dead next turn. Even with the misplay. Alright, next time, as threatening as Hydroid Krasis is, we probably need to get rid of the, what do you call it? The Carnage Tyrants. What do I like, what don't I like? Dive Down was helpful on the Doom Whisperer, but I'm only running 2 Doom Whisperers. I think we kind of just keep this. I'm thinking of another Night Veil Predator. I could cut a treasure map for that, maybe. But I think we keep it the way it is. It's interesting to see how aggressively our opponent's going for the treasure map. Granted, they were low on cards, and our creature has hexproof, but we'll keep this. We got some filtering. We got some protection. We got anti-Krasis. We got some options. Starting out with the tap land. I will get my swamp out there, and then I have 2 turns of Drowned Catacomb. Alright, there they go. They got their colors. They're duressing us. They're probably going to take away our Discovery Dispersal. Yep. Interesting that they would bring in Duress. I mean, our deck does do a fair amount of controlling. But I don't know if Duress is the right move. If they keep that Duress, I feel like that's a bad keep. Alright, so Dive Down's going to go probably next turn. So here comes the Duress, unless they... yeah. Yep, so Dive Down's going to go. They know about Doom Whisper. Doom Whisper is now exposed. Which is not a feels good type of feeling. I could Hostage Taker their Branch Walker. But what are the chances that they just kill my Hostage Taker and then they get the Branch Walker again? It re-triggers the Explore. No. I'm not going to take it until I can cast it as well. And ideally, I'd like to have them tapped at the very least of just tapped low. So we keep getting lands, which is pretty terrible for us right now. I'll show them the Doom Whisper. I'll pass the turn. If they go to remove it, I think it's valuable enough to surveil once. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The flood was real. Do I do it again? I'm gonna go to 10 just because that's pretty rough. Sure. This isn't a good match right now. We're in a rough spot. We're gonna be going down to 7 here. Shocking themselves. That looks like a Krasis play. But are they actually gonna play Krasis on 5? They do. That's an excellent target for Hostage Taker, and I mean, that might be exactly what they want. But that's what we're going to go for, too. We're going to take the bait. And then we are going to Discovery. And with Discovery, we find 2 more lands at the top. Absolutely flooded. We draw another land. So we're 19 cards in the deck. We have 6 plus 9 in our hand, so 9 total, and 5 in the graveyard. We have gone through 14 lands in the top 19, so 5 non-land cards. I could take the block, but with how much land I have, I think getting out the Krasis is better. Congrats. You see all my land. You see all my land. 4, 5, 6. Yep. So this is 5 mana Krasis. We'll get a 5/5, gain 2, and draw 2 cards. There's our Unmoored Ego. We're not going to take the attack. This time we will let them take the trade. I'm not worried about that. We can ego out the Carnage Tyrants. We just have to hope that they don't hit the 6th land and play it. Yep, I'll take the trade, no problem. Every day of the week. I don't think they have a land. They're finding back their branch walker. Okay, so that tells me they need to get to six lands. They can hostage take that back. That's sucky, but that's fine. 3, 6, 7. Okay. Enters tapped. I almost paid 2 life. We're gonna Thought Erasure them first. We're gonna take the spell. I'm more afraid of that. I don't want Opt. And then Unmoored Ego, and we're gonna take away Carnage Tyrant because that's gonna be destroying us at this point. So there's their 2 Carnage Tyrants. I'm gonna make sure I click them. They're both yellow. Look through their deck. Oh my gosh. They're running... Yeah, they still have the 3 Krasis. Alright. So I shuffled their deck. They no longer have Hostage Taker on the top. Oh wait, they drew it in their hand? Did they just have another one? What's nice is I can Chupacabra the Hostage Taker. We have no revealed cards in our hand, so we'll play this tapped. Absolutely horrible. I mean, this is a 23, 24 land deck. We've seen 25 cards. And how many of them are lands? We have 5 in the graveyard. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 of the 25. I mean, why is that in their hand? I have to take the block. I'm dead 10 ways this Sunday. I have to just top deck removal piece after removal piece and hope that they flood out or something crazy. I mean, I guess that acts as a removal piece. I think I need something more powerful than that, though. Surveil 2, draw a card. Well, this will get me killed. So, feels bad, but that's what we got. They're gonna hostage take our own Chupacabra, though. They could play the Krasis. They have a pretty decent one. They'll have a 4/4 Krasis. They'll gain 2 and draw 2. Yeah, there it is. Hostage Taker would have just been more risky. And we die. So we'll say good game. We'll shock ourselves too. And we'll attack. Why not? Why not? They let the damage through. An absolute mad lad. I gotta say, this was a good matchup, though. We got absolutely disgustingly flooded out. But that doesn't reflect on our deck, I wouldn't say. So that was rather unfortunate, but let's jump back in for at least another best of 3. We've been going for almost half an hour by now, but I mean, I really like this deck. I really like this deck, and I'm very sad to see it flood out that intensely on that last game there. So they are probably on the play, right? Opponent goes first. We got Thought Erasure, we got Treasure Map, we got Card Draw and Filtering, we got Chupacabra. We keep this. We keep it and we like it. Alright, a potential aggro build. Treasure Map is looking terrible in this matchup. That will be getting cut. They show the blue for Grixis, and then we show them the Thought Erasure to say, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? I can't let them have Angrath. The discard will destroy us. Eldest Reborn is pretty terrible too, because what few creatures I do have are going to be hexproof. Alright. I think I'll get a Treasure Map out right now. Let's see what I see. A blue land. Yeah, we don't need more lands right now. I have a feeling I'm going to draw them regardless. Shocking themselves for the bolus. That's fine. Discard a card. I'll drop off the other treasure map. I'll draw. I'll kill their bolus. Yep, there it is. And then we get down the Chupacabra. We kill Nicobolus, and they might Eldest Reborn us. If we do... If they do, I mean, not if we do. That's not looking good. That might be their play. Especially, yeah, they have another land. Maybe I should have Thought Erasure an 8-4. I probably should have Thought Erasured and ate some damage. In all honesty. Yeah. Because right now, a Thought Erasure isn't looking as good. I'm going to Discovery Dispersal. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for all the land, deck. Let's try and look for some answers. Got a disinformation campaign out of all that. We'll drop off another treasure map. We'll be flipping treasure maps, so I'm definitely going to do the Upkeep Scry. This is looking pretty terrible. Oh my gosh, Land City, I don't like this. What is going on? Can you take enchantments? Creature or artifact. They have a new full hand. I think I'll go Disinformation Campaign, and then I'll pop a treasure for Thought Erasure. So I have to pay blue. There we go. And we're taking Thief of Sanity. Right? Opt is terrible. That can go in the graveyard. We are not doing well. Yep. We're in trouble. Here comes Nicobolus. Yep. There it is. Yeah. Now I have to discard. I'm done with Disinformation Campaign. Oh, and they flipped him. We can still get Eldest Reborn and Vraska's Contempt. Yeah, now they have Angrath.
No fire, no steel.
Oh, goodbye, Hostage Taker. I don't need you. I need something that deals with these guys. I'm dead in the water. I'm dead in the water. Oh, that sort of deals with them, but that takes Vraska's Contempt. I'd rather just have it discarded and get it over with. I Veil Predator. That can stay. Was he -3 to deal 10 damage? Yeah.
This is unmatched. No fire.
And there's the Doom Whisper into the graveyard. I think this match is over. I think I concede this one. Oh, that's rough. That was such a misplay. Such a misplay. Alright. So, Ritual of Soot is terrible. Hostage Taker's looking terrible. Treasure Map isn't bad. I don't like the campaign, though. So I think because I don't like the campaign, I keep with Sinister Sabotage. I cut down on the Doom Whisper. Eldest Reborn is great. Do I cut Doom Whisper entirely? I love Unmoored Ego, probably more than I should. I'll take the Sinister Salve. Blink of an Eye is great. Chupacabra might not be necessary. Do I keep the Chup maybe? Maybe keep the Chup. I'll take the Night Veil Predator just because it's hard to deal with. I have 4 Sinisters. So I think I'll run this. They run a lot of discard, which is unfortunate for the Sinister Sabotage. But I think I just have to deal with it. Maybe I should actually have the Disinformation campaign focus more on the discard. But I don't know. Something's telling me hold up counter magic. So we'll be on the play. And we have a garbage hand. And we have... Oh, man. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, this deck has played so great. Why is it that when I hit the record button, I get all the losses? I've definitely made some misplays I'm not proud of. And now we are at risk of Thought Erase. Surprised I didn't already see it out of them, but, you know. It's just how it is sometimes. Dive down. No, I don't want it. Maybe I should have taken out dive down. Damn. Let's use opt to filter the top deck. Not that it matters too much. I'm not ready for a Doom Whisper. Another Discovery Dispersal's pretty terrible. Land is a land. We'll take it. I need to whittle down their hand. I probably should have been on the discard plan. Should have cut the dive downs. Yeah, that destroys us. They probably take Discovery Dispersal, but I wouldn't knock them for taking Blink of an Eye just because it's annoying. Alright. So we get the Scry. I'm going to get rid of the land. I'll take the draw. Draw a dive down, which is essentially useless to us. And then we'll Discovery Dispersal. Just get rid of it all, right? It's not looking good. Contempt is looking to be alright for us right now. Take the draw. Got a land anyway. We'll do this. Get out the treasure map. And we'll say go. How much do I want to not take 4 damage? I'm in a lot of trouble. And I don't think I can, oh. Oh my gosh, go away. How many lands have I filtered out of this crap pile? Why am I getting flooded so severely? Take my turn. We'll take the Scry. Another land to the bottom. Oh my gosh, and we top deck a land. I'm going nuts. I'm going insane with how many lands we're seeing. A Contempt deals with the Phoenix. Oh no. We'll try it. It worked. Alright. Pass the turn. We can blink the Thief back to their hand. I don't know if they'll run counter magic on keeping it out there, but we'll see. They're going to duress. They're forcing out our Blink of an Eye. Target that. Tap the blue. And let's see if they let it resolve. So they're going to get our dive down, no matter what at this point. Alright, they'll let it resolve. It does seem like they have a negate or a sinister sab or something. Ionize even would work. So they probably replay their Thief of Sanity here. Shocking themselves for the Blood Crypt to Dispersal. They want our other treasure map to go back to our hand. And they want it discarded. Ravenous Chupacabra is about as useless as it gets. I mean, I guess a land would be pretty damn useless, which I'm probably going to top deck. Unmoored Ego. I can get rid of their Thief of Sanity. Because right now, that is a huge problem. That's probably one of the biggest problems right now. They have an Eldest Reborn. They have 2 Nicobolus, an Angrath Rekindling, 3 Nicobolus, another Rekindling. A Ral has made it into the deck. So Rekindling and Nicobolus are their others. They only have 1 Angrath and they have a Ral. And I selected the one from their hand. Perfect. All 3 are going away. Alright, we don't have mana for the Ravenous Chupacabra, so it might see a discard. Chupacabra will slow down their Phoenix, but that's about it. It just slows it down. It'll have haste if it comes back, so I risk having it yeah, it's Chupacabra's discarded now. If it wasn't discarded, it would be killed with Eldest Reborn anyway. Sinister Sabotage helps me in no way because it's just going to get discarded, and I think we've lost.
No
yeah.
fire.
Good game, opponent. Good game. We are now D-ranking, which is sad. I've ranked up quite a lot. Let's open up a pack for good luck, and I'm going to play... do I want another best of 3 or what? I'm not sure. Oh! Hitting the Angel of Grace. I'm realizing I meant to open M19, not Allegiance, but man! Hitting Angel of Grace. I love this card. It may not be the best, but I like it. The Flame Wheeler is a cool card to have in my collection too. The wild cards are always appreciated, so I can't really complain about that pack. May have wanted to open M19, but that's no big deal. Do I play another best of 3 or go into best of 1? If I play a best of 3, I might tweak the deck for a best of 3. I'm not always liking the Sinister Sabotage. Actually, I don't know if I like it at all. In the control matchup, I should be going more discard heavy. Maybe I should have some better ways to surveil. I don't know. But I think I cut a Sinister in the sideboard and go get another Eldest, because I do have another one there. I do like Unmoored Ego every time I play it. Sure. Let's go in one more time for the ranked. Why not at this point? Why not? Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Maybe this is the match we've been waiting for. We'll play first. I'm mulligan. I don't like... Oh my gosh. I mean, do I want to see this played out? I have the cards to rebuild. Are we against mono blue? Either Drakes or mono blue. We can thought erase them right now and get rid of... Alright, we're against mono blue. Why are you main decking Surge Mare? Are you just hoping you'll go against green? We get rid of the Curious Obsession, keep the land on top. Next turn, we'll be able to drop Treasure Map Scry. The Surge Mare is actually a problem, though. We don't have a board. Yep. I bet you love seeing the treasure map. You know you got plenty of time. I would need another land for that, and I already have a 4-drop removal piece clogging up that spot. Oh, they're coming at us fast. A Ritual of Soot would be devastating to them. We would need a land for the Ritual of Soot. Disinformation doesn't help us. We'll get out another map because that's all we do. I mean, I think we straight up lose this. They have too much momentum. Yeah. 6, 7. We're going to be taking at least 7. Do they buff it even further just for the insult? I don't need to see this played out anymore. Ego, Soot, Craving, Cast Down. Okay. Those come out. Maybe the Ego comes out, I'm not sure. Blink can come out, that's fine. I don't know if I want Opt. We need to get rid of 3 cards. Doom Whisperer is too slow. And yeah, let's get rid of the Opts. Let's run this. Oh, treasure map. I don't know if I like treasure map. We'll go 3 and 3 split treasure map and fountain. And we'll just see how this runs. I mean, oh, this like I'm so sad. I probably went on 5 wins before getting my first loss. And then I know for a fact after I got my first loss with this deck, I've gotten 2 more wins. I don't know if that was a good keep or not. What's more important? Usually our black mana tends to be more important than the blue mana. Watery Grave. No, I'd like to hit my Discovery Dispersal on turn 2 without the pain of a Shockland. We have 5 mana, and then I'll keep the removal. This next turn I can shock myself. I'm not worried about that. They're probably ready to play more careful, though, because they know we are in black. So we have removal, really good. Oh my gosh, they played right into it, but luckily I think they're not going to be punished. And when I say luckily, I mean luckily for them. If this was cast down, that Surge Mare would be dead. Yeah, even if they buff it once, they can keep their Surge Mare. There's Curious Obsession. They don't even need to buff it at this point. That would be dangerous, tapping out like that. Go ahead, attack. I don't have anything. I mean, you don't understand that, but I'm totally destroyed by your board right now. So they'll be able to proc the draw discard ability on the Surge Mare plus the Curious Obsession. Surge Mare is very good for us because we don't come down with creature till turn 4. Unfortunately, they dodged all our removal. So, next turn, we get out the Nightveil Predator. Actually, next turn, I think... we could go for Hostage Taker, but they might dive it down. So I'm going to go for Nightveil Predator and play it safe. Because dive down would destroy the point of Hostage Taker. My Nightveil is being hung up by a trigger of something. It's probably an Opt trigger. They could have Essence Capture, but... okay. They're resolved. And at the end of their turn, nothing happens. It looks like I'll keep my creature. Play a land. And attacking into this would be foolish, but maybe that's what they do. Maybe they force me to trade. Which I would absolutely take the trade. I do not want them having tempo. It's annoying that this stupid horse... Yeah, this stupid horsefish is going to kill me. Alright. Here comes the trade. Death touch. Yep. Feels bad. Feels bad. Alright, we have enough mana. Alright, I want to get out the untapped land. We'll try to resolve treasure map first, because they can't spell pierce it. But if they negate it or something, then, well, we're shit out of luck, and we'll just discovery. Come on. What are you thinking about? Alright, do they spell pierce this? It wouldn't be a terrible spell pierce. Oh, they're looking at their hand. That's not a good sign for us. There it is, the spell pierce. Well, I resolved the treasure map, which is probably a higher priority. Gets more value than discovery dispersal in terms of draw. Alright, so there's a Tempest Djinn. We'll be able to steal that. We could also Eldest Reborn it. I think I will shock myself here. And I'll try to Eldest Reborn. I don't like... No, 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 don't do it. Oh, they did it! You're a terrible person. Is that a good card? Gives them card disadvantage. I think I'm going to get rid of it. Yeah. Feels bad. 2 spell pierces they had in their hand. It's good on them. Good draws. We're going to soak up 5 damage. Not going to feel good, but we'll flip our map. As long as they don't have some weird blink of an eye in their deck. Come on. 5 damage. No Curious Obsession, which is nice. There's Storm Tamer to protect the Djinn, which is a shame. Alright, Discovery Dispersal. We can run the Dispersal and make them discard. Yes. I was just realizing maybe they'd be able to counter it somehow, but we'll try it. How'd you know I wanted to play the flip side? Oh, because it's an instant and I'm not in my main phase yet. They negate it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We'll get rid of the creature. Right? Now, a not bad play would be to sacrifice a Storm Tamer to counter my Moment of Craving so I don't gain the 2 life. They could also dive down. Okay. I would have countered the ability, or the life gain. And then we'll kick it on back to them. I don't think they have dive down. I feel like they would have played it there. So here comes 5 more damage. I'm going to be going down to 9. I will have enough mana to play the Hostage Taker and the Djinn if I land the steal. Which it looks like I might be able to land the steal, the snag on the Djinn. Which would be nice. It'd also be nice if they attacked and just ended their turn already. I get it, you're playing mono blue tempo. You've got a really big brain. You are 1000 IQ. 4 and 3. We'll take the draw with the Treasure Cove first, because I'll have enough to do both still. Night Veil showing its face. Let's try to steal it. I'd rather try to steal it before I just chump away my Night Veil Predator. Do they have the essence capture? Oh, of course, they'd have Wizard's Retort. Either way, I would have lost the Night Veil Predator, but at least... Oh, at least they didn't counter this. Because once this is on the board, they got to swing into it. Because it has hexproof, they can't target it. That's rough, though. I don't know if I can recover a game from 3 life. I have no more card draw through my Treasure Cove. And I'm flooding out again. Flooding out yet again. If they counter this, it is bad news bears and we have officially lost. And I should delete this deck because I have dishonored my family and spoke out my ass about this deck being good, apparently, because, you know, as soon as I hit the damn record button, this deck stops being fun and I lose all my matches. Maybe I just got lucky in, like, literally every single matchup up until now. So our opponent's just going to sit here and just rope us forever while they make their 10,000 IQ play. And then I'll show them I have the land in my hand. Tell them good game because they played a fine game of Magic. And I'll concede. And with that concession, I am hereby shutting down my channel once and for all. You will never see a video from me, for I have shamed myself. And of course, I'm just kidding. What a downer of a video, though. Hey, you know, it's not a downer of a video. It was my self-mill video. That was fun. Tell me what you think of this deck. I think it's still a fine deck. Maybe I'm just convincing myself it is. I don't really know. Anyway, if there's any other deck you would like to see played in a future video, even if it's a replay of a deck, even if it's something silly, let me know, and I'll do that, no problem. But until then, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!